How am I gonna say this without like upsetting loads of people? Your hair sucks. I don't want you guys to be upset. I'm not saying this to upset you, but your hair sucks. It stinks. It's horrible. It's nasty. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm kidding. I feel so bad that I just said that. Hey guys, it's Lana here, and today I'm gonna tell you guys why you think your hair sucks. Your hair doesn't suck. I don't think that anybody has got bad hair. I don't think that anybody has got a bad hair type or bad curls or anything like that. But it is one of the most common comments that I get on my YouTube, on my Instagram, on my Twitter. Everyone is always saying, I wish I had hair like this. I wish that my hair wasn't like this. My hair sucks. My curls are horrible. So I'm gonna tell you the things that you might be doing wrong, the way that you might be thinking about things, and they all add up to make you think that you've got bad hair. This is the hair that your mama gave you, and it is not bad hair, okay? But these are the reasons why you might think that you have bad hair. So the first reason why your hair sucks is because you don't understand your hair. You don't understand your hair type, you don't understand the way it behaves, you don't understand what it needs, you don't understand how it's gonna thrive, you just don't understand it. What is my hair type? Is it curly? Is this springy? Is this poofy? Is it waving? Is this an afro? No. What do I do with it? Just go straight. And in that lack of understanding, you don't know how to treat it. So it's not being treated properly. That misunderstanding of your own hair type turns into a hatred of your own hair type. So that is why it is so important to follow Instagrammers and YouTubers who have your hair type and can show you how to treat your hair type. And there are tons of websites and blogs as well. That would be my #1 recommendation if you just don't understand your hair. Find somebody whose hair looks like yours, and I guarantee they will help you understand your hair type. So the reason why your hair sucks, #2, you're not like the guys that we were just talking about. You know what your hair type is, but you just don't like it. You wish it was different. You wish it was a different hair type. So you try to act like you've got a different kind of hair, and it just doesn't work because you can't treat your hair like something else, because then that is a surefire way to mistreat your hair, and then it reacts and it doesn't behave in the way that you want it to or the way that you're expecting it to, because you're treating it the wrong way. So you're trying to fit it into a mold that it just doesn't fit into. In the end, all it's gonna mean is that your hair is mistreated, miscared for, misstyled. When you've got a hair type, you've just got to go ahead and embrace it. So the third reason why your hair probably sucks is because people are trying to make you think that your hair sucks. Maybe you were confused about what your hair type was. Now you know what your hair type is, and you're not pretending, you know what it is, and you're gonna wear it. And then your friends turn around to you and say, why did you stop straightening your hair? I'm not trying to be mean, but you know how your hair was yesterday? It was like so much nicer than today. I'm not trying to be mean, but your hair, I hate it. Is that your natural hair? That's so weird. That gets into your head and you think that your hair sucks. It doesn't suck. Yeah, I get it. It makes you feel bad about yourself to not have these people's approval, but you don't need it. And at the end of the day, if this is what you want to do and you want to wear your hair naturally and you want to be natural, then screw what they think. That opinion is the thing that sucks, not your hair. So that leads me on to point #4, which is that we live in a society where we are made to think that our hair sucks. And it's not just your friends and it's not just your family. There's a whole world that we are living in, from east to west, is designed to make us think that our hair is not good enough. European standards of beauty prevail. Why isn't your hair like mine? Your hair is like broccoli. Your hair looks like a cauliflower. Your hair looks like mashed potatoes. If you don't fit into this really rigid standard of beauty, then you are made to feel like everything about you sucks, and it's not always just your hair. You know, sometimes you pick up on these different insecurities, and for lots of people that's our hair. So we are made to think by society that our hair sucks. It's not good enough because it's not European enough. And that's just not fair. That is total. That's not true. We don't all need to look the same. Your hair is perfectly fine with all your African goodness. So if you do have the light skin, the light eyes, the long, straight blonde hair, then please don't take offense to that. I'm not putting anyone down here. I'm just saying that there is room for everybody. So don't put yourself down just because you don't look like that, please. So earlier on, I told you guys to find somebody with hair type like yours so that you can get advice from them. What I don't mean is to copy them directly, because that will be the 5th reason why your hair sucks. You might not want to style your hair exactly the same way that they do, and you might not like their styling routine. You might be thinking, you know, I found somebody with a hair type exactly like mine, and they're going to show me how to do a wash and go with that hair type and have really nice defined hair. And then you watch it and you realize that theirs takes about 6 hours, and you don't want to do that. You might think, oh, is this really what I have to do? This is so long. That doesn't mean your hair sucks. That just means that you need to take that information and tailor it to suit you and your preferences. So if you don't want to spend 6 hours air drying your hair, then take a diffuser. Just because you found somebody with your hair type but you don't like their routine doesn't mean that your hair sucks. It just means that you don't need to copy theirs exactly. So that kind of leads me into reason number 6 why your hair sucks. So number 6 is that maybe you just don't care very much. Natural hair isn't for everybody. Not everybody cares that much about it. It will take a little bit of time to sort of figure out how to best deal with it, which products to buy. Something that seems as simple as a wash and go can take quite a long time to refine and perfect the technique, and maybe you just don't want to. So you might be thinking, my hair sucks. It's so hard to handle. It takes so long to do anything with it. I don't want to do this. I'm just going to shave it off. If you're just not bothered and you just find it too much hassle and you would rather just shave your head, then that is absolutely fine. We understand it takes a little bit of time to do all of those things, but your hair didn't suck. So number 6 is kind of similar to that. So maybe you do care about hair and fashion and makeup and beauty, and maybe you've got like your own amazing style and you change it up all the time, and maybe just wearing your hair natural all the time just doesn't fit into that kind of aesthetic. I hear people doing this as well. My hair sucks. It's so boring. Afros are boring. I'm done with that. I'm so bored with having curly hair. I want to change it up. I want to have straight hair. I'm done with that. I want to have faux locks now. You might straighten it. You might wear a weave. You might wear a wig. You might color it. You might bleach it. You might shave it and then try to grow it out again. You might do this. You might do that. And that's absolutely fine, because it's not only curly haired girls that do that. That is so normal. Everybody wants to change things up. Like I might even get some braids going, something like that, because I love that. But it doesn't mean that I think that my hair sucks. And I don't want to hear you guys saying that your hair sucks either. Your hair does not suck. Your hair is beautiful. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, do you know what? My natural hair is beautiful. My natural hair is so nice, but I want to try something different right now. If you just change it to like that positive way of thinking, instead of thinking this sucks, I'm gonna change it, then you will straight away feel so much better about your hair. The 8th reason why your hair sucks is because you're wearing the wrong hairstyle for your face type. Because you know, a style comes into fashion, everybody's wearing it, so everybody wants it, but it doesn't suit everybody. And you know, if you've got a round shaped face, then you might not want to wear your hair in a really round, soft kind of shape, because then that's just gonna soften everything out and make it look even rounder. And if you've got a really angular face, then you might not want to be wearing styles that are really angular, because then that just adds to it and you look extremely angular. But again, that's all down to personal preference. This video isn't about which hairstyle is going to suit your face shape. But if you have come here thinking that your hair sucks, and if that has struck a chord with you and you feel like that might be the reason why you think your hair sucks, then maybe that's something you should look into. Finding a new hairstyle that complements your face type a little bit better. So the 9th reason why your hair probably sucks is because you were trying to do a hairstyle that is just not going to work with your hair texture.
So I'm going to show you guys a hair tutorial, and it literally works for everybody. So everybody can watch this video, especially if you've got curly hair, kinky hair, curly hair, afro hair, straight hair, wavy hair, blonde hair, ginger hair, dog hair, cat hair, chest hair, ear hair, your mom's chest hair, toe hair, mo hair, no hair, down there hair, fake hair, take hair. So it literally works on everybody. So I call this a faux hawk. On the weekend, kind of picture in the horseman land.
So maybe you've got straight hair and you're trying to do a pineapple bun. You want all of those curls and all of those ringlets, and you're just gonna pile your hair on top of your head and hope that it happens, and really all that happens is that it kind of just sits loosely and it's all straight and it doesn't turn out how you wanted it to. So you can't just go ahead and do that and expect it to look exactly the same. That's when you're going to be going away thinking that your hair sucks, but it's not true. It's just that you were trying to do something that was just never going to happen with your hair type. But there are other things that you can do, and there are other techniques that you can do, and you can't always use the same techniques on everybody, because that's when people start thinking that their hair just sucks and that nothing works and all of this and all of that. So the 10th reason why your hair sucks is because you are using the wrong product. So when you walk into the store like Boots or Superdrug, so it's filled up with products that say that they're designed for curly hair, but then they've got somebody with wavy hair on the bottle, and then they say, oh, for afro hair, and then it's somebody with straight hair on the bottle. It's just so confusing. So have a look on Google. There are some great reviews. There are some great bloggers that will review hair products and tell you, which ones work for their hair type. I do it all the time on my channel too. I tell you which products work for my hair, and sadly I can't tell you which products that work for all different kinds of hair because I've only got mine to work with. It will help you to realize that your hair does not suck. Because let me tell you, when you are growing up and the only product that you've got to use on your hair is Blue Magic and Soften Free, that's when you start thinking that your hair sucks. But by golly, I was wrong. Okay, so the very last reason why your hair sucks is because you done went and damaged it. We've all been there. I've been there, and my hair did suck when it was damaged because it was just damaged beyond belief. And I had to chop that off because it's not going to come back. Once you've chemically straightened it and then straightened it and straightened it and straightened it with heat tongs, it's dead. So yeah, it probably does suck a little bit. If that's you and you don't mind that you've got damaged ends, then that's fine. So if that's you and you hate your damaged ends, then my advice would be to chop them off. They're not gonna come back from the dead. You're not gonna have zombie ends. It's not gonna be like Land of the Living Dead on your ends. Like, they're not coming back. That doesn't happen. They stay dead. They don't come back. They hang around there looking limp and lifeless. Limp and lifeless. So yeah, that was a whole bunch of reasons why your hair sucks. And I hope that what you've gathered here is that your hair doesn't really suck and it's just a state of mind. It really is as easy as saying, hang on, my hair doesn't suck. There's a really easy fix for this. We're gonna have long hair, we're gonna love our hair. It's as simple as, you know, understanding and recognizing that your hair might be a little bit different to your friends or your family, and then taking steps to work on that, finding the right products, finding somebody who can guide you on how to style your hair, and then taking a step back and thinking, do I actually like this? Is this how I want to be? Do I want to be natural? And it's absolutely fine if you don't want to be natural. And you can go ahead and you can shave it off completely, or you can go ahead and dye it and do whatever, because it's not for everybody. And it doesn't mean that your hair sucks. Your hair never sucked. A day in your life, it never sucked. So the only thing that I will say is that you do have those dead damaged ends, then chop those off, but your hair does not suck. And it never sucked. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video and learned a little bit about your hair. So you can hit my face right here to subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell for notifications so that you don't miss when I upload. And if you would like to see any of my other videos, then you can click at any of the playlists showing on screen now, on any of these that are in the screen. Just go ahead and click one of those. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Peace.